Hello everyone, Space Oyster here, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses, the Ashen Blue Lion Wolves. In the last part, we explored the monastery in preparation for our first mission of Part 2, well, aside from the very opening chapter. And in this part, we will be doing our first paralogue for Part 2, which is Annette and Gilbert's. It's unlocked once they reach a C support. So I kind of forced that to happen.
Professor, do you have a moment?
Of course.
I would hear your opinion on our situation. Given our current fighting power, what sort of challenge do you expect we pose to the Empire? Do we have any hope of victory?
Our preparations are lacking. The probability of victory is low as a result.
So we agree. However, in order to strengthen our forces, we...
Why would anyone put a barrel here? Oh, that really smarts. Oh, hello, Father.
Father?
Another stupendous fall.
As though you care about my well-being. Anyway, Professor, I'm heading out for a bit.
Where are you going?
I was thinking of going to visit my uncle.
To see my brother? Why is that, Annette?
I want to ask him to entrust me with the hero's relic of House Dominic. The fight from here on out is gonna be tough. I need to do whatever I can to get stronger. The best thing we can do, as far as I can tell, is to have another hero's relic at our disposal.
You are not wrong, yet it will not be easy.
Why is that?
Under pressure from Cornelia, House Dominic is maintaining a pro-imperial stance. That makes us his enemy. Brother or no, he will not hand over a hero's relic to us.
But he's not a bad person, and we'll never know unless we ask, right? And Mother might be there too.
The Dominic region is, at present, enemy territory. There is no guarantee you can see them safely.
Fine, be that way. It's not like I was planning to ask for your help anyway. Professor, don't worry about me. I'll be back soon, and with a relic no less.
Annette, wait! She never listens. So frustrating. However, if she were able to retrieve the hero's relic, it would prove a great boon to our forces. Perhaps I should prepare myself for the worst. I shall travel with Annette to see my brother. Professor, might I ask you to take on a task for me? It is entirely possible that we shall be captured in the Dominic region. In anticipation of that, I would ask that you wait outside of the region with an army at your command.
Of course.
I cannot say with confidence that we will be able to bring back the hero's relic without issue. While it pains me to ask this favor of you, I must also thank you for accepting.
Yeah, this is the first time I've ever actually done this paralogue. I did do Azure Mood once before doing this Let's Play, but I didn't do this paralogue since I never gave Gilbert much attention that first time I did Azure Moon. I honestly didn't care to try and use him, although honestly I probably should have. Not because he's particularly good, but because he's exclusive. And sometimes exclusivity is sometimes exclusivity can make a unit interesting. Let's see here. What do we got going on? Oh, yeah, we gotta make sure we bring enough people. Sadly, without Dedu, we don't have our best character around. I'm gonna miss him. But we'll have to improvise. Let's see. Yeah, normally, Manuela would be on adjutant duty. Let's see. Oh. That's interesting. Caspar can support with Annette. I wonder if I can do that. but I'll leave him on Boyleth for now. And then lastly, we just need to assign one more adjutant. Let's go ahead and put Felix with Mercedes. Let's see, do we have all our items? Oh, wow, so much junk. Alright, well, I'll go ahead and cut ahead to when the battle starts, so that way you don't have to be bored by all these preparations. I'll see you guys in a bit.
Uncle, I beg you. Please give me the hero's relic.
Even in this land, the Empire's eye shines bright. To hand over such a weapon to you, our enemy, is unthinkable.
We are well aware. Brother, I beg you, for the sake of the kingdom's revival.
I cannot. If it becomes known that I gave you aid, my lands will be annexed in a bitter instant.
Then we must relent. Annette, there is nothing for us here. We should go.
No. Letting you simply leave will invite accusations of collusion. I must take you as my hostages.
So, it has come to pass after all.
Annette, live here with me. You needn't return to that helpless band of rebels without a glimmer of hope for victory.
You're wrong. That will never happen, Uncle.
Your mother is also here in this land. Do not dismiss my proposition so readily.
We can't afford to stay here. Father, we have to run.
Be calm, Annette. I assumed something like this would happen. If we do not come back, the professor will come to get us. We need but wait and keep faith.
Alright, well, with that all out of the way, let us get started. This map looks like it'll be interesting. Look at all these advanced units here. Oof. Manuela, why are you so weak? Jeez. Alright, well, we'll have to figure another way around that.
Why not?
Alright, Happy? Let us see what you can do against this Ashen. Alright, let's go with Banshee. Yeah. Thanks to having Uncanny Blow, Happy should have a very easy time hitting enemies. Honestly, Valkyrie's probably one of the well, Valkyrie's worth putting in, or investing in, just for Uncanny Blow. Warmonk, not so much. It's pretty much just a gimmick. Very difficult to train into, as I've already pointed out before. But, in Nihusen, let's go ahead and head on up here. Let's see. You know, one thing I didn't really care about the intro for this chapter is how it has your units in position right at the start. I don't really care for that since oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Well, since the
What's my strategy?
Yeah, I don't care for the units being in position at the start because it spoils that Annette and Gilbert are supposed to be in jail. They did not pass go and they did not collect $200.
I'll end this quickly. I aim for greatness.
Wow, Ingrid is on a roll.
I
She's getting a lot of critical hits. And she doesn't even have anything to boost her critical hit rate. What do you know? Let's see here. Yeah, and then, actually, speaking of Ingrid, I've heard she can make an excellent Grimoire, because her spell list isn't terrible. And her magic growth isn't all that insubstantial. She might have trouble with it, though, since her magic base is pretty low. I'm sure she'll work it out.
I'm stronger than before.
Woo! Way to be stronger than before, Mr. Dude. Alright. Yeah, let's be wary of those heroes.
Fortune is kind. Only I shall know how you died here.
Just like that.
I'm pretty sure everyone saw you send lightning that guy's way, Constance. What are you talking about? Alright. So yeah, with Annette and Gilbert, they will be safe. They should start off safe and be that way for a bit, but if they try to attack their guards...
I'm nobody's fool.
They become hostile. And that can be problematic, because these guys are quite strong. Now, let's see. Fortunately, Gilbert's got some good defenses to tank them, but it's Annette I'm worried about. Yeah, this chapter was definitely a lot easier if you have Annette in a flying class, so that way she can more easily take out her guards and then fly away to safety. Although they have 2 range, so she's still in a bit of danger. But enemies in the hero class, you should definitely keep an eye out for them, because an innate ability of the hero class is Vantage. So whenever they're below half health, they will always attack first if they can. And those guys are programmed to only go for Annette. So they're going to completely ignore Gilbert. You can't touch Dimitri on a forest. He's on a forest. He's virtually untouchable. Mwahahaha. I still have him equipped with seal movement. Oh, such a horrible skill. Alright, let's punch the warlock down.
Our allies are being held in that stronghold in the southeast. Please, rescue them quickly.
Wait, who was that?
Bow to the king.
Balthus, why did you change your design so much?
My arms can't get much bigger.
He looked so much hotter when he was younger, but now he just looks icky. Ew, no. One of the benefits of New Game Plus is is you can change their appearance before and after the time skip. So, before or after the time skip. So I don't have to make Balthus look hideous. But I figured I should try and keep their appearances as unaltered as possible. Boyleth is the exception. I almost never get to wear the dancer's outfit.
Let's keep our guard up.
Yeah, and Mercedes actually turned out very interesting for this playthrough. Let's see here. Ooh.
Allow me to demonstrate. I must lead them well.
Thank you, Sword Fair.
Not bad.
Netting 1-hit KOs whenever you can. Out.
All this violence.
Yeah, I have no tip.
For what?
I have no real tips for maddening. I imagine this chapter is a lot more difficult on maddening since enemy stats are so much higher. But I'm sure you could work something out. I'm a little excited to give it a shot, actually. Holy snap baskets! This guy can nearly one-shot Annette. That's almost bad. Ow.
What's next? No matter what, I have to return to the professor. To His Highness. To everyone. Not quite ready to die.
Don't worry, Annette. I won't let you die. We're going to take this guy down. Oh, yeah. And the other one can't reach her. And then next turn, we can physic with Mercedes. Oh, wait, why wait a turn when you can dance? Woo. Way to boogie, Yuri. Okay. Let's...
Thanks.
There we go. And Yuri actually turns out to be exceptionally good on maddening. I'm not sure about exceptional, but he was very useful in the early parts because he has a pretty high speed base. So even though maddening enemies are pretty fast, he was actually able to double some of them at base. So that's always good. Just casually dodging an assassin. Way to go, Dimitri. Alright, well, it looks like our ragtag tag team of Manuela and Balthus will be able to take down the enemies to the north. They're both underleveled, so I figured that's why I'd send just the two of them. Plus, I've got flyers, so Ingrid and... I forgot about Vantage. I always forget about Vantage. There I go, giving advice
I must continue my training.
on being wary of heroes, and then I wasn't wary of the hero. Anyway, I can also send Ingrid and Constance to help them, because they both fly. Flyers are amazing. They're best waifu. Let's see here. Well, let's go ahead and take the assassin down with Borleth.
Another victory.
Aw, yeah. Another victory, because we just win so hard. Alright. Really got to be wary of that guy with the tomahawk. And sadly, with this axe, Gilbert doesn't quite get the KO. Let's just take this guy down. Yeah, Gilbert looks a little weird in the standard Fortress Knight armor, since I'm so used to seeing him in his custom outfit. I think in the originally in the game, characters would wear their regular monastery outfits if they were in a specific class. So basically, their canon one. So in Gilbert's case, he would always before he would always wear his that other outfit he had on, rather than the class outfit if he was a Fortress Knight or I think a regular knight sometimes. But now they changed it up, so yeah. Alright, well, let's go ahead and send Constance to back up Balthus and that crew.
Thank you.
And then let's have Happy go the other way. Now, what do we do with Yuri? Well, we do what Yuri does best. We make him dance. Oh, I think we're good to go. Let's get going. Yeah, I'm thinking those guys that don't move in the upper right and left hand corners, I'm thinking they having them around triggers ambush spawns. Well, not ambush spawns, but reinforcements. So it would be best to try and avoid those. Oh wow, Dimitri's actually didn't deal that much damage to the Fortress Knight. These guys are tanky as all get out! But fortunately, we can handle it. We can fire them.
All is going to plan.
You have been fired, sir. Alright, alright. Sorry, sleepy morning. And to be honest, it's really tough to figure out what I was thinking on planning in hindsight. Ew. Although I can always react to glitches when they happen. I thought I had worked that out. I was so sure there was a point in time where I had gotten all the glitches I was encountering sorted out.
Thank goodness. Let's run, Father.
Annette, go. I will acquire the hero's relic, even if it means crossing blades with my brother.
I couldn't possibly leave you to do it alone. Father, please, let me go with you.
Even if you must do it by force, bring me Annette.
Oh boy, he is not happy about that. We killed all our prison guards.
That was close. Is this what success feels like?
Well, you didn't learn a new skill, but I guess. Although I do wish I had made her a wyvern rider. It would have cut down on how many things I have to do in future playthroughs if I'd given her a shot that way. But I'm very interested in trying it out.
shall not stray.
Ingrid is just very,
Someone's fired up.
very fiery. But, oh, right, yeah, that was the point I was trying to make, is that, let's see. What was I trying to say? Oh, right, that I have a tough time, that I'm having a tough time figuring out, what I was thinking in hindsight with each action, and it's tough to react to that after the fact. Ha! So next, let's go for that Warlock, actually. Now, the Warlock constants. There we go. So that way she can't do anything, or he can't do anything to Balthus. Wait, why did I attack at 2 range? I got the Caduceus staff on her.
Joke of a life drags on.
I really do not like Constance's split personality. I was hoping she'd get over that in the time skip, but no. Such a shame. Or, as that one villain from Dragon Quest VIII would say, such a pity.
All talk and no action. I disposed of doubt long ago.
Do or die. Won that bet.
And Dimitri just seems very lanky. Ah! I am so glad I am on hard mode and not maddening, because those would have been ambush spawns. Some of them spawned right next to me. No. Just no.
Everyone's equal in battle.
Manuela's Reason spell list is really, really bad. Like, bolting, or, I mean, she gets bolting, and that's good, but Thunder and Bolganone? Like, what were they thinking? She doesn't even get a full spell list, or, I don't know. Alright, well, let's go ahead and Spear of Assail. She's Ingrid. I think she's got something in her panties that's making her angry. Alright, but I'll remember to stay at 3 range this time.
I mourn your ignoble death.
Alright, and... yeah, that guy would have killed... oh yeah, Annette and Mercedes would have both been dead if this was a maddening mode. Let's see here. Well, fortunately, this is not maddening, so I don't have to worry about the fact that they would have been ambushed.
I came out on top this time.
Or maybe they would have gone for Happy. Happy is quite frail since she got speed screwed. We gotta watch out for those Pegasus Knights too.
Another victory.
Just so much to be wary of. Fortunately, Dimitri should be just fine. Let's go ahead and rally him just to be sure, though. Oh, come off it, Dimitri. You're just not. You're not as whatever.
So sorry.
Okay, let's see. And we should dance for someone. Let's have Yuri dance for Boyleth. And call it there. Okay. I think we're good.
All talk and no action. With each kill, more monstrous.
Okay.
I'll destroy you! Too weak for this world.
Alright. So, yeah, nothing interesting happened there. Let's go ahead and just take this guy down. Happy plus Gilbert should be able to do it.
I'll keep moving forward. Of course.
Alright. And this guy's pretty dodgy. Ah, Vantage got me again.
You're unprepared.
A lot of enemies on Maddening.
Maybe I'm not a total waste.
Hey, your speed went up. That wasn't so bad. But yeah, a lot of enemies on Maddening have the breaker skills equipped, so like sword breaker, axe breaker, and all that fun stuff. And it's a rather interesting scenario with them. Since they affect, it's like they're giving the enemies the weapon triangle from older games. Although, since the breaker skills are more amped up version of that, it's even more substantial. Okay, that guy's dead, but no one said anything, so I guess it wasn't important after all.
I know you won.
But a stat booster is a stat booster, and charm is always good. And yeah, the weapon triangle of old, the pot rearing its ugly head, is a bit interesting, to say the least.
You saved me.
Although it doesn't really function that way, since they don't get any downside to using weapons that would have had a disadvantage in the older weapon triangle. They just have better improved stats against weapons they have the advantage over. So I've noticed, I think every mercenary has axe breaker, and they're a sword proficient class, so they're trying to ooh, what's the word? Well, I guess they're trying to mimic the sword beat axes, but it doesn't really work out too well. I've been able to get reliable hit rates against them with axes by using combat arts and all the other fun stuff you can abuse.
Flames.
This could turn the tides. And I'll keep getting stronger.
Alright, there. Good job, Caspar.
All is going to plan.
Alright. We are closing in on the clearing of the chapter. So, hopefully I remember to give Annette and Gilbert a chance to oh, why can't I English today? Alright. Oh yeah, hopefully I gave Annette and Gilbert the chance to talk to the boss, since they're supposed to be related. Dimitri, why'd you miss? I didn't want you to miss. Well, whatever. Maybe we'll work it out. It says that enemy has 1 to 2 range, but I think that the 2 range is showing up as an because of an item he drops. So it's not like so it's not like he actually has 2 range. It's just
That'll do.
ooh,
For now.
wow, Yuri is very charming. Maybe it was a waste to make him a dancer. That charm could be useful for using gambits with. Well, whatever. We'll work it out.
Can't afford to lose.
Oh yeah, a spear. He couldn't actually wield it, so it's very weird that the game was interpreting or telling me that he did have 2 range when he actually didn't.
I still need to improve.
Good job, Felix. Okay. Fortunately, Trickster Manuela functions as a thief. That's good to know. Let's see, the biggest problem is that Snipper.
I assume a stray arrow finished it.
Alright, there we go. the tricky part is, Ingrid would have to take a lot of heat before she could attempt to break through.
Thanks.
Alright, and Yuri should be safe. He's got Sword of Void plus 20, and he's wielding a sword, and it's a magic sword, so it'll even deal a lot of damage if they attack him.
I'm getting used to this. Keep your expectations in check.
Yeah, Happy actually reminds me a bit of Dorothea. In part 2, Dorothea gets very, a lot more, what's the word?
You're amazing.
I suppose jaded is the right word. She'll express sadness, and, you know, she'll be very sad about having to kill people, and doesn't really like being in the war and all that stuff.
Only I shall know how you died here.
And Happy seems to be doing the same on her end, so they're pretty similar characters. I do wish I had. Sometimes I wish I had recruited more students, because they do have unique interactions based on each route, since you do have to recruit them out of their original house and then onto yours. Well, although then again, since most of the routes take the same route, it doesn't really matter that much. Well, it doesn't have to be that different. Let's go ahead and fortify. Anyway,
My work's not done.
but Dorothea does have some unique reactions if you've recruited her, but not all of the other beagles. At least there's one specific example. I'll point it out later, but at the same time, I think this story is much more impactful when you haven't recruited as many students. Most of the beagles, they show up much later in the game, but there is one particular moment where you'll see a lot of the golden deer or blue lions, if you picked one of those two. You'll see a lot of golden deer or blue lions in one particular chapter. If you pick the black eagles, it doesn't really matter. Recruit away.
My brother, I beg you, the relic.
I do not wish to repeat myself. If you want it that badly, slay me and claim it for your own.
Sounds like a very distant brother. Yeah, I know that feeling about distant relatives. Well, whatever. Let's go ahead and let Annette get an attack. I hope I remembered to use Annette. Just in case, let's also heal up Gilbert. You know, you gotta get in as much EXPs as possible. Alright.
I have no wish to enact violence on you, Annette. Listen to me, and do as I say.
I will not listen. I can't, and I won't. There's somewhere I must return to.
So, this is it. I fought well in the end. I doubt Cornelia will think I cooperated with you. Take the hero's relic and go. And in return, promise to restore the kingdom.
Brother, I thank you.
And don't worry about your wife. Whatever happens, I swear I will protect her. When all of this is over, you had better return to her. Make sure victory is yours, Gustav.
You have my word.
Wait, but aren't you dead? Dead people can't protect living people. Unless this is Star Wars, in which case being dead has more benefits than being alive. School of Sorcery soldiers. Neat. Alright, well, let's go ahead and save and see the post-chapter cutscene.
I cannot tell you how grateful we are for your assistance.
I don't know what would have happened if not for you. And thanks to you, I got this.
The magic hammer, Crusher. The hero's relic of House Dominic. My brother would not surrender such a relic without a fight. I hope you understand.
Of course I understand. I was there.
House Dominic is one of the 10 great bloodlines. Yet within the kingdom, we are mere feudal lords. With the Empire growing in strength, Dominic must kneel. To do otherwise would be suicide. The Western lords and other rulers are in the same situation. They all comply, albeit reluctantly. If we defeat the Empire, I hope the kingdom will rise once more, under the banner of a legitimate king.
I hope so too. That's why we can't give up.
To that end, Professor, we will require your help. I hope we can continue depending on you.
I'll do what I can. You can count on me.
Don't worry, we won't make you do all of the hard work by yourself. I'll give it my all too. Speaking of, I'm gonna get straight to training. Why would someone put a dumb wooden box here?
And please, look after my daughter as well.
I can try. Anyway, I'll call that here. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time.